Guys, seryosong usapan na ito kaya dapat magdoble ingat ang lahat ng mga pasahero, lalong-lalo na mga OFW na uuwi sa Pilipinas or papunta sa ibang bansa. Dahil tatlo na ang kababayan nating nakita ko nag-post na nakaranas nito. Nananakawan ng credit card sa loob ng eroplano at dalawa doon sa Cebu Pacific. Same scenario, same sa emergency exit at walang upuan sa harap kaya doon na or automatic ipapalagay sa overhead cabin baggage area. Dahil nga walang lalapagan sa harap nila dahil bawal naman ilagay ang gamit nila sa lapag. Same na same daw lahat ng senaryo, magkaiba lang ang araw. At after daw niya makalapag sa ibang bansa ay nakatanggap na siya ng mga notification ng mga transaction online. Natangayan siya o nalimasan siya ng 137,000 pesos at isang 17,000 pesos. At ayon pa sa post niya at tanong niya, pasahero kaya daw ang gumagawa nito? Dahil malabo naman daw na mag-travel pa muli ang kawatan sa eroplano. Na same scenario, na same sa emergency exit, at same na ipinalagay sa overhead cabin baggage area. At yun nga nawalan din ng credit card at malimasan ng pera. Nakatag nga ang mga post na ito sa mga media at sa bangko kung saang account siya nalimasan dahil kapag malaking pera or transaksyon, bakit walang confirmation or OTP man lang. At nakatag din ito sa Cebu Pacific na sana mabigyan ng aksyon at ng kasagutan. Lesson din dito at advice na makababayan natin na dapat ilock nyo ang inyong card sa inyong online banking app sa settings. At kung dala nyo ang inyong wallet na may lamang pera at mga bank cards or credit card at inyong passport ay mas maigi na meron kayong jacket na mayroong bulsa sa loob at doon nyo ilagay. Huwag kayong papayag na doon nyo sa taas ipalagay dahil baka mangyari din ito sa inyo. Kaya kailangan natin magdoble ingat lalo na sa panahon ngayon. Ito naman yung unang binahagi ng isang kababayan natin na nakaranas ng parehong sitwasyon. Guys, kapag meron kayong daladalang maliit na bag kung saan nakalagay ang inyong wallet, passport, huwag kayong papayag na maialis ito sa inyong katawan. At dapat lagi nyo itong daladala kahit pupunta lang kayo sa CR ng eroplano dahil may binahagi dito ang isang kababayan natin na sumakay sa Cebu Pacific galing sa Naiya papunta sa Indonesia at sa may emergency exit nga sila nakaupo at walang lagayan sa harapan nila. At sabi naman ng airline staff ng Cebu Pacific ay ilagay ito sa cabin baggage or sa cabin baggage area sa taas. At doon na nga nawala or ninakaw ang kanilang credit card at nalaman lang nila na nawawala ito nang may mag-test sa kanyang asawa or mag-message sa kanyang asawa ng confirmation ng mga order or ng mga binili online. At nalimasan sila na nagkakahalaga ng 205,000 pesos. E nareklamo naman daw nila ito sa Cebu Pacific online at sinabi sa kanila na wala daw CCTV sa loob ng eroplano. At pagbalik nila sa Pilipinas, nareklamo din nila sa Cebu Pacific Desk sa Naiya, ay ganun din ang sinabi, wala daw CCTV sa loob ng eroplano.
Sa mga nagtatanong po kung paano nakuha yung card namin, hindi din ko po alam at hindi ko po talaga masagot. Bali, nung time po na yon, ang dala lang po namin is laptop bag. Tapos itong bag ko na kili bag, na ang laman lang po is itong wallet ko na may card. Yan, may card yan. Tapos may laman lang to parang 5,000 pesos. Then, itong phone ko na isa. Itong phone ko na to. So, ito lang po talaga ang tanging laman nitong bag ko na to na ipinalagay sa taas sa cabin head namin. Then, sa asawa ko naman po, ang laman lang, ang bag niya is ito lang. Itong body bag niya na to, na pinatanggal din sa katawan niya at ipinalagay din po sa itaas. So, ang laman lang po nun, nitong wallet, nitong bag niya na to is passport namin parehas. Then, itong wallet na to na may mga card. Yun po ang laman. So, kung yung tanong nyo po is paano nakuha, hindi din po namin alam dahil yung lahat po ng cards, yung aking alahas, itong passport, wala pong nawala. Ang nawala lang po, debit at credit card ng aking asawa at saka credit card ko po. Yun lang naman yung nawala sa amin. So, hindi mo talaga siya malalaman na nawawala kasi pagkuha mo dun sa taas, nandito yung wallet, nandito yung bag. Nandito yung bag, nandito yung wallet, nandito yung cellphone. Ganon din sa asawa ko, nandyan yung mga card niya, nandyan yung ano niya. Hindi yan mache-check namin agad kung may nawawala. So, napansin lang po namin na nawala siya is nung may nag-text na po sa asawa ko, bago pa po kami lumabas ng immigration. So, meaning, galing dito sa Pinas, dun doon lang namin natanggal sa katawan namin itong bag na to. Hindi pa namin to naiilabas ng immigration, itong bag namin na to, at hindi pa namin ito naiilapag sa ibang area. Doon lang po as in sa loob ng eroplano namin to natanggal sa aming katawan. So yun po ang sagot sa mga nagtatanong po sa akin.
At ang isa pa daw sa kinakasama ng loob niya sa BPI naman na kapag daw ganun kalaking pera, wala man lang daw confirmation or OTP, basta na lang nabawas sa kanilang credit card. Kaya ako guys, ganyan din ang dating naging karanasan ko. May sumusubok na mag-hack sa aking BPI account, kaya nilala ko talaga ang aking mga bank cards dahil baka na monitor nila na malaki ang pumapasok sa aking bank account sa BPI, kaya sinusubukan nilang i-hack. Kaya ang ginagawa ko buwan-buwan para makabayad ako sa mga bills ay tinatransfer ko na lang sa aking GCash card. Pero ang mga cards sa aking mga bank account kung saan pumapasok ang mga social media na sahod ko ay nakalock. Tulad sa payo or advice ni Kabayan na dapat nakalock ay inyong card or mga credit card just in case man mawala ito ay hindi magagamit ng iba sa online transaction. May video naman dito na nagbibigay babala sa parehong modus sa loob ng eroplano habang nasa flight.
Beware of thieves on airplane. Recently, a passenger shared some footage on her flight from Hong Kong to Incheon, South Korea. Now, there are thieves taking advantage of situation when passengers are falling asleep. So he's looking and looking by standing up. And I think primarily he's checking the passenger in front of him. Finally, he's on the move. He went ahead to the overhead bin above the passenger, and he opened the bin and took a briefcase out. And then he opened the next bin and tried to put the briefcase in. But at the same time, he failed because he closed the bin with such a noise, he probably has woken up the passenger in front of him. So what he did was he quickly sat down and he put the briefcase down as well. Then he pretend nothing happens. So after some time, he stood up again. He opened up both bins. Quickly, he put the briefcase back to the original bin, and then he took his belonging out from the second bin, pretending he's sorting out things, pretending nothing happens, and sat down very quietly. So when this clip was shown on social media, there was a lot of questions raised. Why this person was not reported to the cabin crew or to the police on arrival? The person who shared the footage was secretly filming along the way, said she had no clear evidence of this guy taking out the briefcase. At the same time, after landing at Incheon, the person who took the video was actually followed by the gang. She was so worried about getting retaliation from the gang, she put the video out, but she kept quiet. I've identified some hot routes that these gangs are traveling and targeting. Mainly, they're targeting flights in and out of Hong Kong and China. Dubai, Middle East flights has been a special target because they knew there are lots of rich people carrying a lot of jewelry, expensive watches and cash and so on. But there are also indications now the crime has also moving on to flights in and out of Bangkok. So this really could happen anywhere, everywhere. So now let me tell you how this crime works in the background. It is carried out by not just one person, it's carried out by the whole team of coordination from luxury goods sales to airport staff. For example, I bought an expensive Rolex watch. The luxury goods salesperson could make friends with me and found out my travel. Say I'm going from Hong Kong to Amsterdam one day, and then they will pass on my information to some internal gangsters works in an airline that found out exactly the flights I'm on, the dates I'm travel. When they identified it, that if I carry enough luxury goods that is worth the action and worth to follow me, these gangs will book on a flexible tickets, go on my flight. Let's say if my expensive watch became the target, they followed me on the flight. And then during the flight, they would have people also spread out, sitting in different cabins. Some would sit in business class, some would sit in economy. So that's easy for them to passing the stolen stuff. They are also having people helping them on the ground when the plane arrives. It could be airport cleaners, because sometimes they wouldn't necessary to take the stolen goods to carry themselves because they will get caught by the police. So what they would do is they will hide inside the toilet compartments, and the airport cleaner in their gangs will come on board to retrieve the item. That's how they get away with it. The next question is, if the crime's getting so serious now, what are the airlines going to do to protect passengers, right? So obviously airlines are also getting intelligence from various sources, and they are telling the cabin crew to make more rounds if there are some target passengers on board on their list that they will look out for. If you got things stolen that you are sure that is went missing during the flight, you should tell the cabin crew immediately, because they can report to the police. They will send message to the landing station ahead of time, informing the police waiting at the plane. For example, Hong Kong will have the police coming on board. They will stand around every 5 rows. They will have one police standing on each aisle, and they will go through each passenger's belonging to check where the missing item is. Keep all the valuables on you. Never leave them in your seats or in the storage or overhead bins. Lock your bags if you have really valuable stuff, and don't use the default password, which is usually 000, because everybody would know it. And also carry the watch, carry cash inside you, and try not to leave it in these lockers, because the thieves could reach it when you are sleeping. You wouldn't know what happens, right? But most importantly, do speak up when you saw something strange. Never leave a chance to those criminals. Flying should be a relaxing experience, as we all love. It shouldn't be worry about things and stressing things out.
So, maging lesson ito sa lahat, lalo-lalo sa mga kababayan nating OFW, may mga dalang alahas, pera, passport, at mga credit card na huwag niyong hayaang ilagay sa overhead cabin baggage area. Dapat lagi ito nakalagay sa inyong katawan, at kahit kayo mag-CR, ay dapat lagi niyo itong dala-dala. Yun nga kagaya guys ng sinabi ko kanina, dapat meron kayong jacket na mayroong bulsa sa loob. O kaya naman yung flat na sling bag na halos hindi mahalata at doon nyo lahat ilagay. Wag nyo itong ihiwalay sa inyong katawan, dahil ito ang pinakamahalagang gamit o mga bagay na hindi pwedeng mawala sa inyo.